More people are choosing to remain unmarried nowadays compared to the past. And among the fewer people that are getting married now, more people are getting divorced.
In the United States, 50% of first marriages will eventually end in divorce. The chances of divorce increases among divorcees. That means the more divorced an individual is, the higher the chances of the marriage that they're getting into will likely end up in divorce. The main reason these things are happening is because more people are getting unsatisfied in marriage and tend to embrace the single life, which seems to be the safer option.
But yet, some people with coconut head like us get married and encourage people to get married. Because in as much as the statistics of marriage nowadays are worrisome, marriage has its benefits.
In today's video, we'll be sharing 10 benefits of marriage with you. This video is to help you to see the benefits and then weigh the pros and cons and make an informed decision as to whether you want to get married or not. So let's start.
The first benefit is it's safer. Marriage lowers the risk that both men and women will become of violence, including domestic violence. A 1994 Justice Department report based on the National Crime Victimization Survey found that single and divorced women were 4 to 5 times more likely to be victims of violence in any given year than wives.
The same research also showed that bachelors were 4 times more likely to be than husbands. The research also revealed that 2/3 of acts of violence against women committed by intimate partners were not committed by husbands but by boyfriends, whether living or not, or former husbands or boyfriends. Another analysis of the National Survey of Families and Households conducted by Linda Waite found that even after controlling for education, race, age, and gender, people who live together are 3 times more likely to say their arguments got physical, such as kicking, hitting, or shoving in the past year than married couples. So last, even with the stories that we're hearing about husbands and wives each other, the truth is, based on research and based on statistics, the married couples are less likely to get violent with each other compared to partners, whether they're staying together or not. We move to the next benefit, which is health benefits.
Marriage has been associated with longer and healthier lives, particularly evident in late middle age.
Yes. So for the newly married people, it wouldn't be really obvious, but it was towards the middle age when we start entering our late 40s and 50s that it now becomes obvious.
Studies have shown a significant marriage gap in longevity, with married individuals having higher survival rates compared to their unmarried counterparts.
If you want to live longer,
get married.
The protective benefits of marriage extend to both men and women, although they are slightly more pronounced in men based on some research.
Being unmarried poses a substantial risk to one's health and life expectancy, even surpassing the impact of certain medical conditions.
Yes, research has shown that loneliness is way more detrimental to one's health compared to smoking cigarettes, and we know how dangerous cigarettes can be. Married individuals, even those with health challenges, tend to live longer than their unmarried counterparts because the presence of a spouse positively influences health outcomes, including reduced risk of death from diseases like cancer and improved immune system functioning.
Happily married couples exhibit better immune system functioning compared to divorced individuals.
Sometimes I'll be teasing my single friends and telling them to marry. They won't be falling sick anyhow. They will think that I'm just joking. Fibz, when last did you go to the hospital?
I don't know the last time I went to the hospital.
That's the benefit of getting married. Me, I go to the hospital every day because I'm a doctor. The next benefit is marriage is life-saving for the children. So children of parents who get and stay married tend to live healthier and longer lives. A long-term study involving highly advantaged children revealed that parental divorce reduced the adult child's life expectancy by 4 years. So it doesn't just affect the offspring as children, but even into their adult life too.
40 years old from divorced homes face the 3 times higher risk of death from various causes compared to those whose parents remained married.
Also, the negative impacts of divorce on life expectancy highlights the importance of stable and lasting parental relationships for children's well-being and longevity. So, single mothers, single fathers, or those that will marry and eventually break away, you should know that you not being together also pose a great risk to your children, not just in their childhood, but also into their adulthood.
The next point point is more money. Contrary to the common perception of marriage as a financial burden, scientific studies reveal that marriage, particularly for men, serves as a productive institution that significantly boosts their earning.
So men that are refusing to marry because you're thinking marriage is going to chop your money, you see, is actually contrary to the real findings.
Yeah.
Marriage has a substantial impact on men's salary, with married men earning approximately 40% more than their single counterparts, even after considering factors such as education and job history. I think part of the reason is that we're more motivated to look for more money, because how much will we spend on ourselves if we're single?
Yeah.
But because we now have plenty people that we have to take care of, we are motivated to do much more, and because of that, definitely we'll earn more. Also, the longer a man remains married, the greater the financial benefits that he receives. So please, guys, stay married.
While wives also experience an increase in earning due to marriage.
So it's not just the men that are benefiting, the women too. It's the same thing, they are motivated.
Yes, but their earnings tend to decrease upon becoming mothers, which is understandable.
Yes, but
because,
how are you going to do?
Yeah, after you have a child, you have to stay back at home to nurse
pregnancy
the child.
and the rest.
Yes.
But you have a husband that's also earning, so you wouldn't feel the impact much, especially when you are working as a unit.
Yeah.
The next point is directly linked to the previous point, which is you are more likely to be richer. When I stumbled upon this particular fact, it was a bit confusing, but then it made sense because you could be earning more and still not be richer. So there's something about marriage that makes you earn more and at the same time more likely to be richer. Research has also shown that married couples tend to have financial advantages over unmarried individuals, and they are less likely to experience economic hardship and are better at managing their finances, leading to greater wealth accumulation. So you're earning more and then you're learning how to manage the resources better as a married couple compared to how you do it as singles.
The duration of a marriage positively correlates with asset growth, while cohabitation alone does not have the same effect.
Yeah, that means those who stay married for a longer time tend to have way more assets compared to those who stay married for a shorter time. And irrespective of the duration, those that cohabit do not usually experience this kind of asset growth, and it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because in marriage you are a unit, so you are more likely to invest together with your spouse compared to a partner where if anything happens, there's no legal backing to keep you people accountable to each other.
It's risky.
It's very risky. And how many people would take that kind of risk?
I don't know.
Another finding is upon retirement, married couples on an average possess significantly higher assets compared to those who have never married or are divorced. So better retirement status.
Get married today. A study revealed that couples who remain married witness a twofold increase in their assets compared to those who stayed divorced over a 5-year period, highlighting the financial benefits of a stable marital relationship.
So please, so far with these points that we've made, if you understand, it's not just about getting married and getting out. It's about staying married, because it's obvious that the longer your marriage lasts, the more you tend to benefit from it financially too.
Yeah.
So please don't just jump and marry because you're thinking of her marriage. Just marry someone that you stay and grow these assets together so till you retire and still be chilling.